Hello and welcome to this FBF live stream of this Dungeons and Dragons is what we are playing tonight. This is the FBF Nerd Night and my name is John. I am joined by Sean.
Hello.
And Angel.
Hello.
And we will soon be joined by Tanny, who is turning her laptop on at the moment. Previously in this campaign,
X-Men. Shing. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Watched a whole bunch of the old cartoon.
previously in this campaign, you guys followed the trail of a knight who had gone missing and found frost giants attacking, which was not unusual for you guys. You've dealt with a lot of frost giant attacks. Handily fighting off.
Fucking frost giants.
To be fair, yes, you have fought nothing but fucking frost giants. You picked the hard starting location.
Fuck you, John.
I think
I left it completely open for where you guys went, and you guys went to where all the frost giants were.
Jesus Christ. There we go.
you okay?
And apparently everything falls, and Sean is now dead.
Yeah, I'm dead now. I had to get my books down. I hadn't gotten them out beforehand. I had massively unprepared.
I should actually move some of the things off of my books so I can get to them. Over there you go, things that are not my books. And you things as well. Out of my way.
You're the notes I require. You're all the books I require. Fantastic.
You guys found and fought off a number of frost giants who had been looting the countryside, and you also found a frost giant longship that was out to sea. Upon defeating,
you would have gone and taken over it weren't for that pesky other frost giant.
you, upon facing the pesky frost giant, felled him and were confronted by another frost giant, but this one was wearing plate mail armor and came to you with the head of a dead frost giant as an offering and said he was a friendly frost giant.
Yes, I remember this. I got sick shortly after this and had to leave abruptly.
Which you accepted as a reasonable thing, seeing as he was bringing you the head of a dead frost giant. And he told you he told you that he had a plan.
It was nothing to do with the fact that we were like all tapped.
It have to do with the fact that we never would have survived another encounter.
Yeah.
A miracle I survived this far.
He told you that he had a plan and he required your assistance as up-and-coming heroes to enact it. He knew of an oracle called the Eye of the All-Father that was in the spine of the world. Two places that sound perfectly fine to travel to.
That sounds
like a wonderful place to go to.
Sounds legit.
We'll take a picnic.
Final chord of the world.
He said that he knew how to get there, and it would take several days to travel up to the north. And you said, "Hang on a minute, Mr. Frost Giant Man. We know a faster way to get there." And have managed to cut the travel time down to a mere 5 days, for which it takes you to travel from Mirabar to the underground caverns that hold the... I've lost the page. Where is it? There it is. The giant underground caverns that hold the giant temple known as the Eye of the All-Father. And in fact, that is where we're going to find our heroes at the start of this session. You guys have just made the 5 days of travel out from Mirabar to
God, that was an exciting travel, wasn't it?
to the Eye of the All-Father, and are now in the underground caverns. Stood in front.
That I don't have to threaten a innkeeper with violence for taking pictures of my tits aren't very exciting.
You are now stood in front of the temple itself. You are on a causeway that is 40 feet wide. It appears to be a naturally formed causeway that just kind of leads up to this temple, with sheer cliff faces that plunge away hundreds of feet down into the misty, murky depths, further than you can see. The causeway itself is covered in about a foot of snow.
It's a bit nippy out.
Somehow, despite being underground, I don't question it.
No, I'm going to question it. Well,
It's deep underground, and there are frost giants, and it's fucking cold. It's magic
Of course it
snow.
is. Magic snow, why not?
Wizard did it.
Look, I mean, big enough for giants to live in, it's got to be big enough to have developed some sort of its own atmosphere and ecosystem. So,
We'll go with that.
plausibly legit.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Yay.
Yeah, stop eating the blanket. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
I'm not eating blankets.
Stop eating the blanket, Tanny.
for God's sake, Danny.
I didn't I just got out of here.
I'm babysitting.
What would you?
Babysitting dogs.
I just had babysitting nephews and nieces. They're gone now.
I have not been
It's like
babysitting
eating
anybody.
Chocolate pancake.
I've not been doing anything like that.
Out of there. Stop it. Not where your tongue goes. Stop.
I don't even want to know.
Stop.
Stop.
Anybody crossing the bridge or the causeway at the moment would like to make me a survival check.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm sitting in a certain area. I'm standing there.
If any of you guys know. Equals Scar! Yes! Holy fuck, we're live!
And I'm alive.
Survival check?
A survival check. It's a skill.
Survival check.
Just I double checked.
So double check the survival check.
Okay, so Sean, no.
I fall to my death somehow. I stub my toe very badly.
Chupa, as you're looking down, crossing the bridge, I'll take your first result. Because it was
Alright.
vastly better than your second result. You can determine that ahead of you, there are tracks in the snow of about 8 humans.
Humans! Humans!
Human!
Or at the very least, 8 human-sized creatures.
With human-like beaks.
Oh, beautiful.
Matt, you guys yell, we're never ever going to have any successful stealth, are we? Shut up. There seems to be...
That wasn't me this time.
Let's just feed her to the frost giants and go. Some footprints in the snow ahead of us.
Then we go quietly.
Yes, quietly. Do I need rolls?
If only we had some sort of rogue with us.
You're not sure where he's gone.
Didn't see him go anywhere, that's the problem.
The causeway itself leads up to a stone dome that has been carved from the mountainside, and there are 6 30-foot tall stone pillars supporting the dome. Each of the pillars is carved with a wraparound relief. So starting in the north, and heading south, you have each of the pillars depicts a hill giant lifting a rock above his head, and then the next pillar depicts a frost giant chopping down a tree. The next pillar down depicts a cloud giant flying among birds in the sky. The next pillar down depicts a flying storm giant hurling lightning bolts at a ship. A stone giant climbing a mountain, and a fire giant with a chained dwarven prisoner in a cavern.
Friendly.
And then
Run.
this dome leads into a 40 feet wide, 40 feet high hallway that leads into the mountain.
Seems legit.
The snow thins out. The snow starts to thin out as you get inside, and the tracks continue eastward into the dungeon complex.
We roll for stealth.
You can roll for stealth.
If you so desire.
Well, if we're going to be following these guys, we should probably be stealthy just in case.
Alright then.
13.
9. Attempts at stealth result in me tripping and face planting in the
Do
snow.
better than us.
Give me a sec. I gotta do everything. All my stuff is still loading. Just
Do
give me a
better
moment,
than
my
us,
sweet
Danny.
children.
Danny, do better
No.
than us.
Sean, what
No.
does stealth come off?
Dexterity.
So I pressed it. 2. Bye guys, I'm sorry.
You had one job.
Well, basically, my dexterity is not that great, so
You had one job.
what job is that? That's fine, son. I'm shit at stealthing.
Stealthing. So, if you don't
When
roll,
I try stealthing, I remember giants coming after us. So
Yeah, no doubt the stealth was the fucking giants rolled like a natural 20 in stealth.
if
The
you
giant disappears from your view.
if you
What
don't
is
wish to
happening?
stealth, you can just wait here and have other people stealth forward first.
We've already all failed.
Yeah, there's like no one else to stealth ahead of
But
us.
yeah, to be fair, you've all attempted stealth, some more successfully than others. So you can move up.
why is it so dark on the? Unless you haven't.
Because it's dark and you've not seen inside yet.
Fair.
Wiping my hands on a napkin, and I'm going to stride my gnomey self inside,
Yeah, I'm walking inside too.
because I'm too old for this shit.
Like, it looks like there's a big old hall at the back.
Do 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 do. Do. This can only go well.
Alright,
Dark corridor.
do good things.
Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
Oh, and as you're approaching, by the way, when you got into the cold areas in the north, Harshnag's axe lights up, and he explains that he has a magic axe, and one of the lesser magic features of his axe is that in temperatures of cold, it lights up.
That's it.
Handy.
Nothing else.
Cool.
As you guys are walking through, I'm just going to quickly ask you to stop moving your characters forward.
I have stopped moving my character forward.
What?
For a start,
characters?
Trooper.
I'm just getting a black screen.
Like the bottom, well, I say bottom, kind of like,
Oh, there we go. There we go.
yeah, to the.
My. Not. There we go. Where's my character? Oh, there I am. Where's everyone else? Guys!
We've moved into the corridor.
Yeah, we've kind of moved ahead of you, hon.
Isn't me? Blink. Oh, wait, that's... Isn't me? I'm a fragile little thing.
I'm also a fragile little thing. In fact,
You're
we're all
really a
fragile little
fragile little thing. You are a little thing.
in fact, we are all fragile little things.
But I have a sneaking suspicion there's somebody ahead of us. On the staircase.
Interesting. So, guys, anyone will do
Okay,
this?
when you guys get to back here,
Damn it.
both Fenthwick and Kalen glance upwards
What the hell is that?
and notice in the ceiling, both here and slightly further on here, you can just make out the indentation of what appears to be two hanging blocks of stone.
Oh,
Very big.
Very big blocks of stone.
Some form of door, one would suspect.
Something like that.
Actually, I'm thinking it's probably a trap to keep out interlopers.
Well,
yeah.
considering the interlopers have already gone in, and these haven't been sprung.
We've only gone a few meters in at this point.
Yeah, but other people, if we're following footprints, other people have already gone in.
They know how to disable the traps.
Then they're disabled. You don't have to worry.
Really, the traps doesn't mean that the traps aren't still working. It just means that the people ahead of us didn't set them off.
Maybe they knew where to step.
That's true. Maybe we should follow exactly the footsteps in the snow. Since you have since you have a smaller stride, would you like me to carry you as I step in these footsteps?
You're going to have to toss me.
I quietly.
Nobody tosses a gnome.
Why, we're easy to toss than dwarves.
He has a good point.
Probably, but considering my strength, I'll probably break your neck.
Not if I turn into a bear.
Just flings a dwarf and a bear.
No,
Either
there's a
way.
lot of commotions unless you are actually not joking.
March over and pick up Fenthwick and carefully start walking in the exact footprints in the snow.
Fenthwick, do you allow her to pick you up?
Sure.
He gets to get hugged against my ample bosom. What's not to love?
He has the option to not want that.
I somewhat fall behind. But I think I'm gonna have trouble here, haven't I?
Very carefully follow these footprints.
Can you both make me dexterity checks, please?
My dexterity. God forgive me.
There it is. Oh, it's just a check. Dex.
Okay, Chupa, you and Fenthwick deftly make it through.
Please don't kill me.
And Kalen, you can follow safely.
I'm expecting, something fell on my head. Nothing at all.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. And unclench.
So basically, you make your way through into a hallway. There are ledges at either side of this hallway, these dark brown lines, that are a 20-foot high ledge. The ceiling in this hall is 60 feet up, sloping down as it moves forward.
Yeah, this place looks safe.
I'm sure we have nothing to fear.
There's
Nothing.
actually full of hazards here. I'm just like tripping here. This is not okay.
Slowly.
There are 5 niches carved into the pillars.
What?
So can you see these pillars?
Yeah.
They should be on the edge of your field of vision.
I got it.
Little nodules.
Each of the pillars has a niche carved into it, a little nodule, an indentation,
An alcove.
an alcove, if you will. If you want to use any other words to describe small hole in a pillar. Each of those alcoves contains a iron sconce.
Okay.
An iron sconce which is lit.
Nope. It is dark in here.
Somebody.
The only reason that all 3 of you can see is that you 3 all have dark vision.
Because we're not stinking boring humans.
Somebody.
We are amazing.
God, isn't it wonderful vision? It will suck to be any sort of person who doesn't have dark vision.
Ahead of us turned off the lights for some reason.
Unless they all had dark vision too.
Fair.
As you start to approach the other end of the corridor, you can see the flickering flame
Shit.
and can hear
Oh, we better move.
humans speaking at the end of the corridor.
Quick, guys, move.
I guess. A 20-foot corridor.
Look like statues.
Just pose randomly.
Too bad we don't have that petrified rain now, do we?
Alright, roll for stealth again.
You can roll for stealth. Harshnag says that he'll stay back for now.
I thought he was staying back completely.
Stealth.
I'm painting my nails on Alice.
21.
Yay!
19.
Yay!
Finally, an actual stealth moment. I've done something right, guys.
You guys can move
Roll for the
forward.
night.
Just like creeping up as best we can. It's like keeping to the edge, trying not to get within the light. do 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 do.
Oh wait, hang on a minute, that's the wrong fandom.
Okay. I'm gonna stop here and can I try and listen to what they're saying?
You can't make out any words. They're grunting and groaning in a guttural language. It's not common.
Hang on a second. Do I actually? I have comprehend languages.
Is it draconic?
It is not draconic.
Is it
I have
druidic?
comprehend languages. That means I can like listen to them from a distance, or do I have to like? I don't know what that one is again. I can't read this.
Understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand written language, but you must be touching the surface. It takes 1 minute to read one page of text. Never mind. It's just written language.
Grunting, wouldn't it be infernal or orc?
We don't know if none of us understand it.
You don't
I
understand.
can.
I'm proficient in both, so
You
yeah.
understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
Here.
You can cast that.
Can I cast it, please? I'm gonna hang on. Can I do it on this?
I'm gonna do it on. No, I'm gonna do it on the other one. No, I'm gonna comprehend languages, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't need that one.
Don't know if this would work. I'm reading it and I'm like, is this what I can do, or is there something I cannot do?
So you quietly whisper some words, and you sprinkle a pinch of soot from one hand and salt from the other, and finish casting the spell.
And make the worst portion of chips in the world.
Hey!
Um,
That's a good chance, okay.
and suddenly the guttural grunting and moaning from up ahead changes in your ears. You now understand that these people are annoyed that they can't get through the door.
They're annoyed they can't get through the door, guys. They're literally annoyed. They're just saying there's something wrong with the door, they can't get through it, so we might be in a bit of a halt here.
Harumph.
God, that's bad.
Also, what are they? So basically, do I actually understand what language it is, or should I
You
just
don't.
say
You just understand the meaning of what they are saying.
Alright.
So I'm stupid. Let's do this. Let's try this again.
What is this?
You made better this time.
Let's,
Why is it not working?
It's like, no, that's a ridiculous thing to do. What are you doing?
Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Okay. Who or what are you shooting?
Everything.
This weird little white thing at the end of the line closest to my...
Okay. That. Where is my blooming character sheet for it?
Silence, phone. Silence.
I am blowing my nails because I've done my nails.
That is a miss. On what you can now see is a very young white dragon.
Did you say dragon?
I did say
Yeah.
dragon.
A white one.
Kill the dragon!
dragon. I missed the
Like, I
dragon.
could, I'm having a fangirl moment. I'm like,
It
What's
was
a dragon?
totally yeah, sure.
I wanna.
It is at this point I would like
Did
to
you
ask
just?
ask you all to please roll for initiative.
No. Okay.
God, that is the worst initiative I've thrown this whole game.
Jinx, Sean. Jinx.
How dare you?
Oh, okay.
Do you have any kind of thing that I can catch to this?
Question: how big or small is this dragon? Is this dragon?
This is a white dragon wormling. So this is a very young
Give it
dragon.
Give comparison to that one as size. I must know this.
I must know everything about it. What is its blood type?
I'm a dragontologist, okay? I need to know this. What is this?
Oh, I'm going here.
Let me just show you the picture then.
Oh, it's cute.
Beautiful dragon man! I'm gonna capture this.
Kill it now.
Where's the
As,
where's the Pokeball?
yeah, I'm going to remain silent because I know what dragons mean in this world.
Okay, so unfortunately, you guys, Fenthwick's there, Kaelin's there, Chupa's there. Good, everybody rolled. My bad, guys, go first.
Well, screw you.
But they are surprised, so they can't act this turn.
Screw that.
Since you got a surprise attack. Surprise!
Sunrise, motherfucker.
Kalen,
Fries, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker.
Surprise something, motherfucker. Heart eyes, motherfucker. There we go. Right.
So basically,
bars, motherfucker.
you are faced with 8, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 humans and a dragon.
I would like to. Oh, that's a normal. What am I doing? I'm gonna use the spell that on them.
Sorry, which spell?
Play what this does. Then again, do they have like some that are just like in the dark? Do they have torches?
They have torches.
Okay, so Oak has magical darkness, which spreads from a point that you choose in 50-foot radius sphere
For the duration. The darkness spread around corners and dark vision and non-magical light cannot loom.
See, their torches will stop working when I speak.
Their torch sputters out.
That'll give us some time to.
I mean, if I do that, I won't be able to see it either. I don't know what to do, guys.
Twat him with something!
Well, at the same time as you, Fenthwick is moving, so would you like me to go to Fenthwick and then we can come back to you as you choose your spells?
Thank you, sweet child.
Fenthwick!
Strokes your face.
At the same time as Kalen's going, I could do darkness, or I could do this, or I could do this. You
What did you say?
get to act.
Then I shall. What was erupting earth? Erupting earth was rather fucking good last time, so I'm thinking that possibly. So it's a 20-foot cube centered on that point. So I'm going to cast erupting earth about there-ish.
Okay.
Actually, no, about there-ish. Which is a 20-foot cube centered on that point. And everyone
So about
in that area-
there-ish.
about there-ish. Along a bit.
There?
Move. There we go. So then they have to move through some of it. And each creature within that area must make a dexterity saving throw. Or take
Okay.
3 bludgeoning damage. Well, it's taking that anyway, but it's half on a success.
What's your saving throw?
My spell save is a 15.
So the dragon fails.
Woo!
One of my berserkers succeeds.
Screw him.
One of my berserkers succeeds. Come on, next 2 berserkers. 2 of my berserkers have succeeded, but the dragon and the other berserker in the area have failed. So do you want to roll me the damage?
I shall do. So let's roll 3d12.
Kill the dragon.
29.
Ooh. That is a good opening hand.
So half on the ones that succeeded.
So half of 29 would be...
Divided by 2 equals 14.5.
So 14 points of damage to these 2. Really should have that built into Roll20.
I really should. But either way,
They don't.
that is what has been done.
Oh, that's something new. Okay.
And that area is now difficult terrain. It's now difficult terrain. And then I'm going to back up. Back the fuck up.
Okay, Kalen.
Man.
It is now your turn.
Just lightning bolt on.
Well,
Yeah,
lightning bolt's just a line, so it just goes. How far does it go?
5 feet. Line out and 5 feet wide blast.
Sorry, I missed the first number you said.
100
100 feet.
feet
100
long.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you just hit all 4 people in that row.
Yeah, sure.
So you just
I'm not killed. I'm just like, please, guys, don't kill the dragon. Don't kill the dragon, please.
okay.
There's an audible sigh from behind.
Would you like to click that? Oh boy. So that's 4 berserkers who all rolled atrociously.
They just
Badly.
shit beyond all measure.
They're looking quite singed.
They get pelted by rocks, and the 2 of them get pelted by rocks and then electrocuted shortly afterwards.
I think I should be in this D&D anymore. First one out.
Kalen spins round, shouts, "Don't kill the dragon!" and blasts forward a streak of lightning that just worms its way through the berserkers and lights them up. And then it's the dragon's turn.
Please don't kill
The dragon will take to the air.
dragon.
And let's see, who can I fit in? Who can I fit in? I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do. So it takes to the sky on its young wings, and it breathes in and exhales a blast of ice and hail in a 15-foot cone that encompasses Kalen and Fenthwick.
Fuck you.
No!
Can you both make me Constitution saving throws?
No, we refuse.
Well, then you take full damage.
Constitution saving throw. So that's
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, that's it.
Am I rolling or am I good?
No, you're good. You're out of the blast.
11.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably press the wrong thing, so.
Nope, that's the right
Okay,
thing.
we're good.
Kalen,
Hey!
Kalen, you succeed the saving throw. You take 11 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
Sean, you didn't succeed the saving throw. Please take 22 points of cold damage.
Done. There's an audible, "Don't kill the dragon," she says. "Oh, he'll be fine," she says.
And then Harshnag and Chupa both managed to roll the same on their initiative. So Chupa, what would you like to do?
Well, I think I'm gonna move forward a few steps and use Cone of Fire so I don't kill the fucking dragon.
Please! I mean,
Moving there, and I'm going to use burning hands.
So that's that.
Somebody doesn't want me to kill the dragon.
What's the range on? What's the range on cone of fire? Burning hands.
Hands is 15-foot cone. Move a bit more.
You will need to move into the difficult terrain produced by.
There we go.
Oh wait. Yep.
What kind of map is this? Seriously. This is some bullshit.
This is a giant map.
Place of giants.
Okay, you are hitting one guy at the moment.
There.
Okay, you can get the 3 of them there, yes.
That then.
Do you want to just click on Burning Hands for me? It should be in your attacks.
There we go.
Okay, I've got 3 saving throws to make. And none of them did. Yay! These guys are great. Be hiring more of these guys.
They're feeling real good right now.
I mean, this guy has just had the earth erupt around him, a bolt of lightning cast down, and now a tiefling has walked up and just flung flames into his face. He's not best pleased. Harshnag is just going to shout, "Do you guys need help?"
Yes! You bearded bastard!
Okay, he's going to charge down. I think he can get to there. Yeah, he can just about get to there. Oh, it wasn't going to need his character sheet, so where's it gone? There it is.
Could be anywhere by now.
Just try not to hit me, dear.
He's going to swing at the dragon.
No!
I feel you're not going to convince a giant of that.
And unfortunately, the dragon splits in 2. Just the axe. The axe plunges down and its head comes off, and its body careens into the ground.
I'm in their horror and then just actually cries.
Oh, stop whining. Give him the chance.
Sorry, I'm just deciding what my spellcaster gets to do now.
Oh, meteor strike. Oh.
Missile.
We're in a cave. Would that work?
I think technically it does miss up
Pull it.
meteors. They get pulled because technically we're not on planets in this world, so they're pulled from like another dimension almost. So no matter where you are, you can get hit by meteors. Nice little
That's
fun
really
fact
true.
for you there.
What group are these?
I have to say, one of my favorite mods on Minecraft right now is the meteor shower mod.
Okay, so the guy here, who has a different token to everybody else, starts casting a spell.
Wildly.
I can do nothing to stop that. I don't think I ever get the ability to do anything to stop that.
And then these... Sean, what does it do to move through the difficult... It's just difficult terrain, isn't it, with this?
It takes 5 feet of movement for every... I think, yeah, each 5 foot... Hang on. Yeah, it's just difficult terrain, so it takes more movement too.
Okay, these guys that are behind it are just going to kind of move up to it.
In a nice line.
In a convenient line shape. But the 3 that are in it are going to move up to Chupa and attempt to attack.
You guys really want to attack me? I'll set you on fire again.
You've already set them on fire.
Yeah, I know. But let me put it this way, sweet cheeks. If you guys attack me, fire. I'm a tiefling. It's what we do. Touching me will set you on fire.
So what's your armor class?
My armor class? Hold on.
17.
1 second.
So their leader gets his axe out and swings it widely, and you just duck under it.
Really? Are you even trying?
The next guy does the same and hits you for 12 points of damage.
That barely tickled.
And the final guy is going to swing widely with his axe and also scrapes up the back of your armor. Do you want to use Hellish Rebuke against the one guy who hit you?
Use it against the guy who caught me for the 12.
Yeah, that's the only guy you can use it on.
Okay,
Do you want to click it?
For it.
I think it's in your attacks, isn't it?
Nope, it's just in my list of thingies.
1 moment, let me have a quick look at your character sheet.
Mind, hold on.
Chupa.
Go.
There you go. So yeah, that's just 9 points of fire damage to this guy. As he brings his axe down, you click your finger at him and it just bursts up the axe and into his body, and he screams in pain.
Told you not to do it.
No.
Fantastic.
Such a young daddy.
Oh no, wait 1 second. One momento, please. I forgot that
Momento.
Chupa, take another 1 point of damage. As the axe hits into you, a burst of holy energy comes out of the axe.
Son of a bitch.
Expecting that.
Fenwick,
Yes?
it is now your turn.
Let's have a look. See, what do I have in my repertoire? I think what I'm going to do is let's have a look. What we got? So I've been injured. Not everyone's been injured, but
Hey, Sean and Sammy, by the way.
hello, Sean and Sammy. By the way,
Hi.
what is the range on that?
Kaylin, you're up next, so...
Alright.
Be prepared. Oh, I was really fucking close for that. I don't want to get really close for that. A little bit. How far am I now? Am I now? Not too far. No.
you do that feet
No.
thing? That looks really good.
Stop.
Oh, there's just
On the top, top left of the screen, there's the pointer, the paintbrush, a little magnifying glass, and then there's a ruler.
Come here.
Set the
So,
ruler
like
and
this.
then click and drag. It'll tell you. Right, I'm going to move there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast. Ugh. Now.
Oh, okay.
I'm going- So the person who cast the spell was casting something.
He casts something, yes.
Is this person?
This person at the top here, yes.
Right. I'm going to try to cast Hold Person on that person,
Okay.
which will paralyze them for however long. So they have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Please fail. It's my first time doing anything like
11.
15. So they are paralyzed and can make no actions or move upon their turn.
You see him start to look over in your general direction as you point at him, but his muscles just freeze up. Kalen, it is your turn.
Okay. Who's down at the moment?
What was I gonna-
So,
But for my last little
Who's
bit of
actually
movement, I'm going to
alive?
move just out the way of her because I saw what she did before. just in case.
alive at the moment because I.
No, it looks like I've just put myself between everyone else and the giant. Like, no, not the giant.
Everybody who's still on the map is still alive.
Okay.
You've not actually taken out
Um,
any of the humans.
Come on.
Months.
A harder time with humans than we did with that stupid giant.
Dragon.
Well, I'm gonna. Let's do.
It's gonna fun a minute.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Phenomena. What's the happy hat guy?
Okay, which one of you two farted? Cause that just smells like egg.
Yeah, John.
I get the feeling it wasn't us.
I'm gonna do a.
Sorry, you cut out there. What are you going to do?
Wave! How's that?
Thunderwave. Yeah, you could.
Whenever you. Force creature in a 15-foot cube, and you must take a Constitution saving throw. On a save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet with a successful save.
Does it say in the description each enemy or each
So-
creature?
In a 15-foot cube.
I shall have a look. I've also got this spell.
I'm about to get zapped, aren't I?
Creature.
You will affect Chupa with this spell.
I'm gonna hit Chupa with a spell. Okay.
You will.
Oh well.
Alright. What am I rolling?
Click Thunderwave for us, Tanny.
Cast at what level? And it's a first level spell, so.
You can cast it at a higher level if you so choose.
No, I'll just do one.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw, Chupa. As do these two.
Oh.
Well, neither of my guys.
Alright
Oh no,
then.
wait, one of my guys made it. So he takes 5 points of damage. Chupa, you also take 5 points of damage, but resist being pushed. This first guy's just obliterated. Actually, I'm going to do it the other way round. They're both obliterated by the thunder wave.
So they're not so much pushed as that their companions are just like
Sprayed.
Floor.
Yeah, the stairs are currently sprayed with the remains.
It's like
of...
someone just sneezed in their face with a nosebleed.
Yeah,
It's
it's not a pretty sight.
That's too
Charm.
bad.
and don't forget the other flavor text of there's an audible boom for 300 feet.
So yeah, Kaylin just brings her hands together, claps, and there's a... and suddenly the two people stood in front of Chupa just... red mist.
So
It's time. Wait till I'm out of the way.
sorry.
Harshnag is gonna
I'm just-
step
I'm just gonna come back here again.
step over you guys.
Yeah, he easily steps over me.
And brings his great axe down on this guy at the bottom here.
One of these poor fuckers.
And easily hits him. Oh boy, does he hit him.
Splort.
Not quite splort, but very much nearly splort. And then up is Chupa.
Neat.
So this guy that's still standing here, who attacked you last round, he didn't actually manage to get the. He didn't actually manage to hit you, but the way in which he swung left himself open for counterattacks. If you attack him with melee, you have advantage.
Alright then. So, since you weren't smart enough to listen to my warning, I'm gonna hit you with this. This.
The flame one hits, the normal one does not. But you didn't roll with advantage.
Oh.
So do you want to click the advantage button and then roll both of those attacks again? Actually, you get to roll the flame tongue one twice as well.
2 and 1.
So you still didn't manage to hit with a long sword, but you did do a lot more damage with the other two swords.
And Batunk.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh
Sure, I
dear.
just exploded him.
Oh
but-
dear.
You slice him open from belly button to chin.
You make a massive swing, and you slice through him, and he's still standing somehow, but he's holding his insides in right now. He's not looking healthy. Hey, Spammels!
More
I've-
action?
I've not turned my hair blonde. It's the fact I have the lights up here, and my hair is white.
And he's put some Just for Men on.
If I put Just for Men on, I'd go with the black colouring.
Nope, you've gone blonde.
Sean,
Metal Gear.
what can my shaman do right now to stop you holding his person?
Well, at the end of their turn, they can make another wisdom saving throw.
Can they? That's Harshnag's stats. That's the other guy's stats. Where's my...
That's the wrong stats.
This guy, he's going to make a wisdom saving throw right now, and he's going to not succeed. Well done, him.
So he's still paralyzed.
So he just is still there, very angry with you.
Did you just, like, ignore me, John?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Want to take a bonus action?
Oh, you want to take a bonus action? By all means.
Yes, please. Want to use... I literally just had it. thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm going to use my voice boom to basically just scream at them to try and get them to just.
Run the F away.
Get the fuck out of my face, biatch.
Roll me an intimidation.
Find it. Intimidation.
I just wish to point out, not to be horrible here, a thaumaturgy is one action to cast.
Ah. Then you can't do it with thaumaturgy, but you can just scream at them to leave, but you're just kind of... It's not that
Sorry.
impressive, unfortunately.